Good morning, internet. What is up, guys? How are you all doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. And what do we have here? We have a quick little video where I'm going to talk to you about two games in particular, one of which is Dying Light and the other is Mirror's Edge 2. Now you might be asking, why are you comparing these two games? I'm not comparing them as such or per se, but I just want to talk about them because they have similar elements. And they have one element in particular which links them together, which is parkour, you know, like free running and getting from point A to point B in a stylish but quick fashion, which is what parkour is. Now Dying Light is a parkour game, but it's set in a zombie apocalypse scene, so you have to survive. You're a survivor. You can like create a gang or a group of people, so you don't have to just run solo like in some zombie games or like apocalypse games. It looks very, very good. Of course the trailer didn't reveal much, but one thing that I found very scary about this game is that the zombies are incredibly fast. They're not one of those, you know, stupid zombies that just walk around going, brains, and like can't even grab you when you're like half a foot away from them, you know? They're not that kind of zombies. They will chase you until they get you, or until you kill them. That's it. They don't give up, and that's scary. And it's very good. Another thing is they can jump. I know this sounds stupid, like jump. You know, jumping isn't that, you know, advanced of a feature in in mankind, but like I said, in traditional zombies they can't do much. They can't climb, they can't jump, they can't run. So seeing that they could run and jump and stuff like that is, I don't know, it was kind of off-putting and a bit scary, and the realistic element to it means that there will be a lot of tension in the game, I suppose. So that's what I loved. But obviously another thing that I liked about that trailer is the fact that you can't outrun a zombie. So they are so fast that they will catch you. They will catch up to you. So what do? You use your brain, use your wits, use weaponry, and you also use parkour, which is the element that ties these two games together. So you parkour your way through objects, over objects, climb up on top of objects, and leave them for dead. You know, leave them behind you, basically. And I literally cannot wait to see more about this game. I don't know if I'll buy it just yet because we haven't seen any actual gameplay footage. It was more of a trailer, so I don't know what to say about it, but it looks great. I have to say it looks great. And one thing that at the end of the trailer that shook me is another human being, a normal human being, came up to the character that the camera in the trailer was following and just smacked him in the back of the head with a baseball bat, and bam, man went down. The guy who hit him with the baseball bat got the supplies because they were trying to get some supplies on the rooftop, which was dropped on a rooftop by an aircraft of some sorts. The guy got there first, the parkour guy, but another guy with a baseball bat came behind him and smacked him around the head and got the resources for himself, which suggests to me that this game isn't just about one man versus zombies or one man versus the apocalypse. It's people versus the apocalypse, or people versus zombies. So not only do you have enemies or foes which are zombies, you also have enemies and foes which are human, and that throws another element into the mix, and I think that's a recipe for a good game. When a game concentrates on one thing and one thing only, it doesn't tend to do that well, but where there's multiple different outlets and different features and aspects to a game, that's when a game becomes successful, and I think that this game will become successful if it's done well. Anyways, next game, Mirror's Edge 2. Now Mirror's Edge was a very popular game. I mean, I suppose that it falls into a niche market because it wasn't popular in terms of, it wasn't like multi-billion-dollar game like some franchises, but it was very popular by the people that bought it and played it. And actually it's one of the only games that wasn't traded in, because, yeah, I mean, of course it was traded in, but it wasn't traded in as much. It had that longevity to it. Why? Because there was normal story mode, there was time attack mode, there was challenge mode, and stuff like that. So you could, not only did you finish the game once, you had to finish it 5-6 times in different settings, different challenges, different areas, different trials, different level of difficulty and stuff like that. So you kept on playing the game. No matter how many times you played it, there was always something else you could do until you finished the game 100%. So I love that about Mirror's Edge, because not a lot of games do that. Because, you know, when you finish a game, especially a single player game which doesn't have, I think Mirror's Edge didn't have multiplayer, I'm not sure, but especially a game which is based around single player, once the people finish it, that's it, they give it away, they trade it in, because they don't want anything to do with it anymore, because it doesn't provide them with any other thrill or excitement, or it doesn't entice them to play anymore. But Mirror's Edge didn't do that. Mirror's Edge made people want to play more. So I love that about that game and that franchise and that series, and I'm really glad that they're making a second one, because it's a long time coming, and the first one, especially for its time, was very innovative, very aesthetically pleasing. It was very good looking. The game looked beautiful, vibrant colors, great gameplay mechanics, even for its age and its time. So Mirror's Edge 2, I literally can't wait to see what they do with that, because again, with the parkour element and the fighting and the modern feel, or modern slash futuristic feel, it looks great. And I can't wait to see more gameplay of it, and it possibly can be a game I will buy, because I did play Mirror's Edge and I had a blast playing that game because it was so fun. But anyways guys, let me know what you think about those games. If you don't know what games I'm talking about, I will link the trailers to those games in the description below, as always, like I always do when I'm covering E3 topics. But yeah, so this is just a quick video about a couple of games that I found out through E3, and I'll be bringing you more of these kind of like update videos about a few games or features that I like or caught my attention, like I said in a previous video. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. Thank you all for tuning in, and Snipe474, and I'm out. I'll see you on the